The following is an interview with Kevin Clancey, Chief Business Development Officer at SpryPoint.
Okay, so SpryPoint.
SpryPoint.
You guys have been growing like crazy.
Hmm.
What's the secret?
Oh, what's the secret? Well, I would like to say it's an overnight success, but that's not the truth. So what the secret is, I think it's just hard work and focus. To take you back a little bit in time. Yeah, like been in this industry for 23 years working with utilities and providing technology for utilities. And, there's been a lot of opportunity to do better for the utilities that we saw an opportunity that SpryPoint, if we developed a platform that was going to ease the life of the utility operators, the IT group, and then really please the customer. That was the opportunity that we saw technology could do. It could be an enabler for. So we worked really hard to take all of our experiences with utilities that we've had for many, many years, the founders of SpryPoint, myself, Kier, Kyle, and Ryan, to develop a software that we thought was going to do that perfect goal of delivering more efficiency for the utility operators, but greater efficiency and satisfaction for the customers. So as for not an overnight success, this is 12 years in the making. It's not a small endeavor building a new CIS platform for utilities. Our utilities and public power are not simple. Like, these are complex scenarios where we're dealing with energy services that vary from state to state, from utility to utility. Multi-service, you have to have the complexities to deal with the services that they're providing to make sure that we can please their customers. So a lot of work went into getting to this point. The satisfaction is seeing where we've turned the corner. So working with our early adopters, and we've seen now that the tremendous uptake for SpryPoint has been there based on the validation of our systems with our customers, that there is a big demand out there to do better. There's an opportunity for us to consolidate the platforms, ease the IT burden, and then again, enhance the customer service aspect of the solution that we do.
Right. So utility customers are more demanding than they were some time ago. So
more than ever.
You feel like your system is meeting that utility need.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the keys too. We've seen a lot of utilities, and we're looking for those bottlenecks in delivering great service. And those bottlenecks could be from disparate systems, so billing systems that aren't really great customer engagement portal or customer experiences, but also how your field service team and how the whole operation should be operable. So we looked at it and said, how do we make the process better and in the end deliver better customer service? In the world of digital technologies, we need to be able to be nimble and agile, spry. You might say. So what we did is we looked at the entire business process workflow for the utility and how could we optimize that across the small utilities in particular, where we can make their lives better. So removing those bottlenecks, providing a solution that's integrated from tip to toe so that we can take away all the pain points that we've experienced with older technologies, and to make it more nimble for IT to be able to focus on the business rather than the applications themselves. And do that.
So you're cloud-based. What's the advantage?
It's funny. Cloud is such a ubiquitous term now, right? Everybody says cloud, and it's very common to say everything should be cloud. But 12 years ago, that wasn't the case. When we started, we believed highly in the cloud. We looked at some of the early enablers like Salesforce and said, why can't we do this for the utility market? But cloud to us was more than just where software is. It's what software is. What software is a service. Delivering not just an application that drives a bill, but how we service that for you. And basically, we're moving the IT support away from the need for IT services in-house and moving it to us. We become your service. So cloud to us is more than just delivering this in an off-premise solution. It's about driving the benefits and behaviors that as a service provides our customers.
Okay. So where do you go from here?
Where do we go from here? The cool thing is we have such great input from our customers. We've got a tremendous user group that's been developing through our customers. We've got a roadmap of features and enhancements for the next 2 years based on all of the input. So we call it sharpening the saw, right? We're in that sharpening the saw mode where we're taking these applications and we're going to really make them the next level in terms of even greater efficiency, greater features, and greater customer service focus than even before. So the next 2 years is really about accelerating the feature potential of the applications themselves.
Yeah. at Hometown, we did a lot of due diligence in looking at a CIS partner, as you're aware of. It took us months. But we talked to a lot of people, got a lot of input.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we found to be a very popular feature are the updates that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how that's a benefit to the utility?
Sure. And that's a great point to come back to when we talk about a service. One of the other big pain points is on-premise software, very clunky for looking at upgrade paths, compatibility with the rest of the environment for the utility. And one of the things we wanted to take away was that friction and that pain that they associated with their applications. So software as a service really changes the model in terms of not just where it's deployed, but how it's deployed. So we actually deploy bi-weekly updates. Every 2 weeks, all of our customers are getting the same code release on all of our applications.
Right.
Sounds scary to people who aren't used to this, but I refer to the iPhone apps. You're getting those updates all the time on your apps. It's a model, it's an agility model in terms of the development release, the QA we do behind it, and the service that we can accelerate to our customers. So rather than waiting for quarterly or annual updates, we're getting new features in the hands of customers every 2 weeks.
So that's you're always up to date.
Always up to date, and always getting the newest versions and opportunity to use the features that we're releasing.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you for spending time with us. I think it's very informative. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
To learn more about SpryPoint, please visit hometownconnections.com/partners/SpryPoint. This has been a production of Hometown Connections.